Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we embark on an in-depth exploration of a pressing issue that has recently unfolded in the heart of Johannesburg, the removal of street vendors, primarily undocumented immigrants, from the vicinity of the Bree taxi rank. This development has ignited a spectrum of reactions, reflecting the intricate dynamics of urban management, economic survival, and social justice. In this comprehensive analysis, we will delve into the historical context, examine the recent directives, and contemplate the multifaceted implications of this decision. Join us as we navigate through this complex narrative. To fully grasp the current situation, it is imperative to journey back in time to understand the historical backdrop of informal trading in Johannesburg. Informal trade has long been a cornerstone of South Africa's economy, providing livelihoods for countless individuals amidst fluctuating economic conditions. In Johannesburg, street vending has been particularly prominent, especially in bustling areas like the Central Business District, CBD, and transportation hubs such as the Bree taxi rank. These vendors offer a plethora of goods and services, catering to the daily needs of commuters and residents alike. However, this vibrant informal economy has often found itself at odds with urban planning and regulatory frameworks. The city of Johannesburg has grappled with the challenge of balancing support for small-scale entrepreneurs with the enforcement of city bylaws designed to maintain order and safety. This tension has occasionally culminated in large-scale operations aimed at regulating or, in some cases, eradicating informal trading activities deemed illegal or non-compliant. A notable example is the 2013 Operation Clean Sweep, where thousands of street traders were removed from the inner city in an effort to clean up Johannesburg ahead of major events. This operation faced significant backlash, with critics arguing that it targeted vulnerable populations and deprived many of their primary source of income. The Constitutional Court later ruled the operation unlawful, highlighting the necessity for more inclusive and equitable approaches to urban management. Fast forward to the present, and we witness a similar scenario unfolding. On March 1, 2025, Johannesburg Mayor Dade Marero announced that street vendors operating illegally outside the Bree taxi rank would be removed starting Monday. This decision is part of a broader initiative to restore order and regulate informal trading in key economic zones of the city. Mayor Marero emphasized that while the city supports informal trade and small businesses, adherence to legal frameworks is imperative. He stated, "The city has allotted trading regions, and those that do not comply with the assigned territories will be expelled." The catalyst for this directive was a recent incident on De Villiers Street, where a group of individuals, reportedly undocumented immigrants, attempted to break into a city-owned building. Although law enforcement responded promptly, preventing unauthorized access, the event heightened concerns about security and lawlessness in the metropolitan area. Mayor Marero expressed that the situation outside the Bree taxi rank had become intolerable, necessitating action to ensure that public spaces are well managed. The enforcement of this directive involves collaboration between city officials and law enforcement agencies. Vendors without proper permits are required to vacate the area, while those with valid licenses can continue their operations. This approach aims to create a fair trading environment, ensuring that compliant businesses are not disadvantaged by unregulated competitors. The announcement has elicited a spectrum of reactions. Some local business owners and residents support the move, citing concerns about safety, congestion, and unfair competition from unregulated vendors. They argue that enforcing bylaws is essential for maintaining order and ensuring that all businesses operate on a level playing field. Conversely, others raise concerns about the livelihoods of the affected vendors, many of whom rely on street trading as their primary source of income. In a country grappling with high unemployment rates, the removal of these vendors could exacerbate economic hardships for already vulnerable populations. Advocacy groups for migrants and informal traders have called for the city to handle the matter compassionately, suggesting that solutions should include opportunities for economic engagement alongside law enforcement. This situation underscores the intricate balance cities must strike between regulation and inclusivity. On one hand, there is a need to maintain order, ensure public safety, and uphold the rule of law. On the other, it's crucial to recognize the economic realities that drive individuals to informal trading and to create pathways that integrate these activities into the formal economy without causing undue harm. Looking ahead, the city of Johannesburg has pledged to increase policing and bylaw enforcement to ensure compliance and prevent the resurgence of illegal trading. However, the effectiveness of these measures will depend on their implementation and the city's ability to provide viable alternatives for those displaced by the crackdown. In conclusion, the removal of street vendors around the taxi rank highlights the ongoing challenges of urban management in Johannesburg. It reflects broader themes of economic survival, migration, legality, and the right to public space. As this situation unfolds, it will be essential for all stakeholders to engage in dialogue, seeking solutions that uphold the law while promoting social and economic justice. We invite you to share your thoughts on this issue. Do you believe the city's approach is justified? What alternative solutions could balance regulation with the needs of informal traders? Please leave your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses of pressing urban issues. Thank you for watching. The situation surrounding street vendors at the taxi rank is not unique to Johannesburg. Cities around the world have faced similar challenges when trying to balance the needs of informal traders with the demands of urban planning and public order. In many cases, street vending is not just a means of survival but a way for communities to access affordable goods and services. These microeconomies often serve as lifelines for both traders and consumers, especially in areas where formal job opportunities are scarce. The challenge for city officials lies in finding ways to incorporate these informal economies into the broader urban landscape without resorting to harsh crackdowns that can deepen poverty and social unrest. Community organizations and advocacy groups have repeatedly emphasized the importance of a participatory approach to policymaking. They argue that decisions impacting informal traders should not be made without consulting the very people who will be most affected. Including vendors in discussions about trading zones, licensing processes, and public space management could foster trust and lead to more sustainable solutions. For example, in some cities, local governments have successfully implemented inclusive market spaces, where informal traders are given designated, well-maintained areas to conduct business legally and safely. Such models demonstrate that regulation and empathy do not have to be mutually exclusive.